Hello, my first class family. I hope you all are doing well. I really wanted to talk to you all today about emergency fund. Do you really have emergency fund, or do you only believe using credit card is the best way for you to have an emergency fund? Having an emergency fund is very important. We cannot keep depending on credit card as our emergency fund. I spoke to my friend lately. I said, okay, do you have an emergency fund? He said, Mecca, what are you talking about? I said, so in case if something happened and you really need money, how are you going to get money? He said, oh, I use my credit card. That really was an eye-opening to me, because we cannot keep depending on credit card company, and most times we are paying 20% interest on those money that we are taking. That is not the best way to live. You cannot keep taking money from them and think that they're gonna care that much about you. So credit card company are in to make money for themselves, so you need to have an emergency fund. What does it mean to have an emergency fund? Having an emergency fund gives you leverage, it gives you security, gives you protection. It is able to make sure that you have that foundation. Even if you lose your job, you have between 3 to 6 months of pay. Yeah, you can look for another job. That will give you time to find anything that you can do for you to make money when you have that emergency fund. But when you don't have that emergency fund, it makes you, even when you have interview, you are desperate. They can see that desperation in your speech. They can see that desperation in your talk. They can see every single thing. But when you have the emergency fund, it gives you leverage. It gives you time. It gives you that protection. So try to have an emergency fund. Using credit card as your emergency fund, when you know that you're gonna be paying interest on that, doesn't make sense to me. When you know that every money you take, if you take $20, they're gonna be charging you almost 20% of that $20 as an interest. It doesn't make sense. It is mind-blowing. So what I'm gonna advise you, my first class family, is try to develop an emergency fund. Try to have one. If you don't, try to start working on it, because emergency fund will save your life. It will make you feel comfortable. It will make you to not make mistakes. It will make you to make move that people will be surprised, even when you don't have anything, because you have that emergency fund, you have that cushion. So take the time to develop your emergency fund. It can change your family tree, it can change your family, it can change everyone around you, to make sure that the sky is the limit. So get your emergency fund, and I'll talk to you soon. Have an awesome day.